Hello, hello, 11th Avenue. This video is going to be part vlog, part another episode of my record shop. Today we're going to be talking about Halestorm. So this video is actually going to be a vlog of when I went to go see them last Sunday, December the 8th. It was a very exciting day for me, and yeah, I vlogged from the moment I woke up. Good morning, 11th Avenue. Today I am going to see my favorite band, Halestorm. So as you can see, it's a very nice day for a rock show. And I mean, I sleep with Halestorm every night. All the way up to the start of the concert. So, we're actually in my room at my parents' house, and it's literally covered in Halestorm things. I'll just show you that. So I guess just an extra preface to just tell you guys how much I am in love with Halestorm. I've been listening to them for about 7 years, I think. Got me through a lot. I pretty much grew up with them. So I'm getting dressed for the show, and see how seriously I'm taking this. I've got Daughters in Darkness t-shirt and a hoodie, and then another Halestorm shirt.
Again, I want to see you guys before I leave.
Leaving in half an hour. Hey guys, just got off the bus. It's not quite 5 o'clock yet. Doors open at 6:30. I got off the bus about 3 stops early to keep myself warm and to walk, because I'm about to be standing around for about an hour and a half. The things I do for the bands I love. Check out this scenery. Yeah, there was a girl right next to me who I kind of connected with, because she and I were like the only ones who knew every single song they played. Like, they played some stuff from their first full-length album, and I was like, you know, I was jamming out. I was so excited. I was singing every single word, and I'm like listening, because I mean, it's really obvious to tell like what songs everybody knows. And they opened with stuff off their second album, and like everybody was really into it, like screaming, ah. But then when they played their first album songs, sorry, like, this girl and I were the only ones. Like, I looked around, nobody around me was singing, I couldn't hear anybody else. Which, I mean, good for Halestorm that they're bringing in these new fans and stuff, and obviously their second album is amazing, but their first album is also amazing. And if you're watching this and you're a new Halestorm fan and you don't know the beauty of their first album, girl, you need to get on that. So good. So good. played Gold Dust Woman, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. So afterwards, I kind of hung around and went and got a new t-shirt, or a new hoodie, and a wristband, which I actually haven't taken off at all. I've showered in it, I've slept in it. It's pretty sweet. That was sticky. No comment. Yeah, so got my hoodie, I ran out the door, and it had been, like, raining while we were inside, and I turned the corner of the venue, and my hoodie, like, flies out of my arms and lands in a puddle, and I was like, ah. But nothing could have ruined that moment, even though it was, like, 20 degrees, and it was freezing rain still. I waited outside their bus for, like, an hour, and finally Joe and Josh and Lizzie all came out. I was the last person to talk to Lizzie, which was super exciting. The last 2 times I met her, I was so starstruck that I could not get a sentence out of my mouth. I think the first time I just made noises at her. The second time I just stared at her, but then I brought her presents, so that kind of diffused some of the awkward. But this time I looked at her, and I thought, wow, this is great, and then I actually talked, which was great. We had a really beautiful conversation, like we had a legitimate conversation about how music changes lives, and like the power it holds over people, and how unifying it is. It was a really beautiful conversation, and yeah, we had lots of hugs, and I was the last one, so she didn't have to like run off and go talk to anybody else. So we kind of just like stood there with our arms wrapped around each other for a little bit. It was a really beautiful moment. And Lizzie, if you're watching, like, let's be best friends, please. That'd be cool, right? Yeah, so that was super amazing, and I was out there until like 1 o'clock in the morning in the freezing rain, which was fine at the time, except now I have bronchitis, which is great. That was not to prove anything, I just said. So yeah.
Subscribe.